Hello all, thank you so much for demonstrating interest in our research today. We are three Colorado College students currently in an introductory ecology course. I'll be giving a quick description of our research. First, to provide some context and get you all thinking about the topic, we will start with a question. Have you ever heard of trees being planted to quote unquote fix ecological imbalances? The answer is likely yes. Well, us three have decided to take our ecological tool belt to research intentional tree planting. This technique has become increasingly popular around the world, for trees can sequester carbon, serve as runoff buffers, provide habitat for various species, and much more. However, more recently, people have begun to look critically at why we are planting trees and the relative success of trees that are planted by humans and not through natural processes such as birds or wind. Within the state of Colorado, there have not been a lot of research on the effects of stand or how the tree is planted on growth rates. So, in an attempt to settle the disputes and the lack of research done in Colorado, we decided to look at the differing growth rates of Ponderosa pines within Sandstone Ranch. Our research question was whether the growth rates within a naturally occurring stand were different than the growth rates within a planted stand. We chose 20 trees over a 50-meter area in both a natural and human planted stand. Just to keep things consistent, both stands had similar aspect and somewhat similar of a slope. We then cored trees to find out the age and measure diameter to find out how big they were. Using that information, we were able to calculate how much they grew per year, or the growth rate. We expected to see a difference between the averages of tree growth at two different stands. However, after we performed our data analyses, there is actually no significant differences. This means the type of stand did not affect the tree growth rate. On the other hand, this still opens up a door for more research. There are potentially variables other than the type of stand that can affect the growth rate of ponderosa pines, such as soil composition, density, and slope angle. In conclusion, if we are trying to mitigate the human impact on the environment, we need to be wary of the downstream effects that our actions have on the entire ecosystems. We cannot just assume that planting trees is always a good thing.